My beloved child, stop for just a moment. I see you. I know you. And right now, I need to speak to your heart urgently. This isn't just another message. This is a lifeline, a beacon in the storm that's gathering. What I'm about to share is crucial, not just for you, but for the very fabric of your existence and the future that awaits. It's about the shaking of the world, yes, but more importantly, it's about the unshakable foundation within you that I want to build, strengthen, and reveal. Before we delve deeper, before I pour out the words your soul has been yearning for, I ask you to do something small, yet profoundly significant. It's a test of your readiness, a demonstration of your willingness to receive. First, like this video, it's a simple act, but it signals to the universe, to me, that you're open, that you're listening. Then, share this message with 3 people you love most deeply. Think of those whose souls are intertwined with yours, those you wish to protect and guide. Sharing this isn't just about spreading a video. It's about extending a hand of grace, offering them the same lifeline I'm offering you. And finally, subscribe to this channel. This is your commitment to staying connected, to continuing this conversation, to walking this path of awakening with me. And one more thing, beloved. In the comments below, simply type the word anchor. Just that one word. It represents the steadfastness I want to instill in your spirit, the unshakable connection we share. Do these things now. Don't delay. There's a reason I'm calling you to action before you even hear the full message. It's because the act of obedience, of faith before understanding, opens channels within you that doubt and fear have blocked. By performing these simple acts, you are preparing your heart to receive, preparing your mind to comprehend, and preparing your spirit to be transformed. And I promise you, my child, that if you listen patiently, if you absorb every word that follows, and if you act upon what I reveal, blessings beyond your current comprehension will flow into your life and into the lives of those you hold dear. Your family, your future, your very soul will be touched by a grace that transcends this world. Do not dismiss this. Do not underestimate the power of this moment. Listen, obey, and be blessed. My beloved child, the word anchor that you have placed in your heart and echoed in the world is the very essence of what I wish to speak to you about today. It is not merely a symbol, but a living reality, a tangible connection that binds us together, a force more powerful than any storm, any doubt, any fear that may assail you. The world, as you perceive it, is shifting, undergoing a profound metamorphosis. The sands are moving beneath your feet, and the familiar landmarks, the structures, the beliefs you once relied upon, are fading like whispers in the wind, like dreams dissolving at dawn. I see the tremors of fear, the waves of uncertainty that wash over you, the anxieties that grip your heart, and I understand, deeply and completely. You are witnessing the inevitable unfolding of a grand design, a divine recalibration, a necessary transformation, a rebirth of all that is. Do not mistake this change for destruction, my child. This is not an ending, but a profound and glorious beginning, a resurrection of truth, a blossoming of the divine within the human. The structures built upon fleeting human desires, upon the illusion of control, upon the separation from me. These are the structures that are crumbling, and it is right that they crumble, for they were never meant to be your foundation. They were never meant to be your anchor. They were temporary scaffolding, meant to serve a purpose for a time, but never intended to be permanent. You have built your lives, your societies, your very identities upon things that are temporal, things that can be shaken, things that will be shaken. Material possessions, social status, external validation, the approval of others, rigid belief systems that confine rather than liberate. And in the shaking, you feel lost, adrift, disoriented, as if the very ground beneath you is giving way, as if the sky itself is falling. But I tell you this, the ground beneath you, the ground of these external things, was never meant to be solid in the way you believed. True solidity, true steadfastness, true unwavering security comes only from me, from the unshakable foundation of my love, my presence, my eternal truth. Think of a mighty tree, beloved, a towering redwood reaching for the heavens. When the storm winds rage, when the tempest howls, It is not the branches that determine its survival, but the roots. The branches may be tossed and broken. The leaves may be stripped away. The trunk may sway violently, but if the roots are deep, if they are firmly planted in the nourishing earth, intertwined with the very bedrock of existence, the tree will endure. It will not only survive, but it will thrive, growing stronger, reaching higher, bearing even more fruit after the storm has passed. Its resilience a testament to the power of its hidden foundation. You, my child, are that tree, and your roots are your faith, your unwavering trust in me, your conscious connection to my love and my plan, your willingness to surrender to my will. The storms that are coming, and they are coming in various forms, both internal and external, are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to test your roots, to reveal the depth of your connection, to prune away the dead wood of doubt and fear, the withered leaves of limiting beliefs, and to make way for new growth, for a blossoming of your spirit, a flourishing of your true potential that you cannot yet imagine, a radiance that will illuminate the world. I know you have questions. I see the doubt that flickers in your eyes, like a candle flame in a draft, the whispers of fear that try to take root in your heart, like insidious weeds. Why, God? You ask, your voice trembling with uncertainty. Why this upheaval? Why this pain? Why this uncertainty? Why must the world be shaken so violently? Why must I endure these trials? And I answer you with love and compassion, with infinite patience and understanding. Because it is necessary. Because growth requires change. Because transformation requires surrender. Because the old must give way to the new. Just as a goldsmith purifies gold by subjecting it to intense heat, separating the precious metal from the dross, so too must your spirit be refined. The impurities, the attachments to the temporal, the reliance on the self rather than on me, the ego's grip on your consciousness, these must be burned away. And the fire, though it may feel unbearable at times, though it may seem to consume you, is the fire of my love, working to purify you, to strengthen you, to make you shine with the radiant light of your true being, to reveal the divine spark that lies dormant within you. This is not punishment, beloved. It is purification. It is not destruction. It is transformation. It is not abandonment. It is the most profound and intimate embrace. Do not be afraid to bring your questions to me, beloved. Do not be ashamed of your doubts. They are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of your humanity, a sign of your yearning for truth, a sign of your spirit's hunger for deeper understanding. Bring them to me, openly and honestly. Lay them at my feet, like offerings, and I will meet you in the silence, in the stillness, in the depths of your heart, in the quiet whisper of your soul. I will answer you, not always in the way you expect, not always with words that your mind can easily grasp, but always in the way that is best for your soul's growth, in the way that will lead you closer to me, in the way that will ultimately bring you peace. My answers may come as a sudden insight, a feeling of deep knowing, a sense of unwavering trust, or a subtle shift in your perspective. Be open to receiving them in whatever form they may take. Remember the stories of old, the tales of those who walked with me through trials and tribulations, through darkness and uncertainty, through periods of profound testing. Remember Noah, who built an ark in the face of ridicule and disbelief, trusting in my word even when the world around him made no sense, even when the very idea of a global flood seemed absurd. He anchored his life in my promise, and he was saved, along with his family, becoming the father of a new generation. Remember Job, who endured unimaginable suffering, the loss of his possessions, his children, his health, yet never lost his faith, never cursed my name, never surrendered to despair. He questioned, he lamented, he wrestled with his doubts, but ultimately, he remained steadfast, and he was restored, his blessings multiplied beyond measure. Remember Abraham, who was willing to sacrifice his most precious son, Isaac, the child of promise, trusting in my unfathomable plan even when it seemed to contradict everything he held dear. He demonstrated the ultimate act of faith, the complete surrender of his will to mine, and he became the father of many nations, his lineage blessed for generations to come. These were not superhumans, beloved. They were ordinary people, just like you, with flaws and imperfections, with doubts and fears, with moments of weakness and despair. But they chose to trust in me. They chose to anchor their lives in my unwavering love, in my eternal truth, in my divine promise. And because of their faith, because of their willingness to surrender to my will, because of their unwavering commitment to their connection with me, they became beacons of hope, examples of resilience, instruments of my divine purpose, their lives a testament to the power of faith. And so it is with you, my child. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you, always, every step of the way. I am the breath in your lungs, the beat of your heart, the light in your soul, the unwavering presence that sustains you, the infinite love that surrounds you. I am the anchor that holds you steady in the storm, the ground beneath your feet that will never give way, the rock upon which you can build your life, your future, your very being. But you must choose to connect with me, consciously and intentionally. You must choose to cultivate this relationship, to nurture this bond, to deepen this connection. It is not enough to simply go through the motions, to utter empty prayers, to perform rituals without meaning, to follow rules without understanding. I desire intimacy with you, beloved. I desire a heart-to-heart connection, a communion of souls, a deep and abiding friendship. I desire you to know me, not just as a distant deity, but as a loving father, a constant companion, a trusted guide, the very source of your being. I desire you to spend time with me, not always on your knees or reading books or searching in temples made by others, but sometimes in the beauty of creation, in the whisper of the wind, in the warmth of the sun, in the stillness of the night, feeling me in the air, in the earth, in the water, in the fire, seeing me in the others, in their eyes, in their smiles, in their struggles, in their triumphs, listening to my voice, not just in words, but in the silence, in the intuition, in the promptings of your heart, spending time with me, the core of your existence, the essence of your being, the source of your joy, being present with me, fully and completely, without distraction, without reservation, without agenda. Set aside time each day, even if it is just for a few moments, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to be still and silent in my presence. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and consciously open your heart to me. Let go of your worries, your anxieties, your fears, your doubts. Let go of your plans, your agendas, your expectations, your attachments. Simply be with me, in the stillness, in the silence, in the sacred space of your inner being. In these moments of stillness, you will find nourishment for your soul, a deep wellspring of peace, a reservoir of strength. You will find clarity amidst the confusion, guidance amidst the uncertainty, wisdom amidst the chaos. You will find strength to face whatever challenges lie ahead, courage to overcome any obstacle, resilience to weather any storm. You will find peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that transcends the limitations of the mind, a peace that anchors you in the very heart of my love. This is not a passive waiting, beloved. This is an active waiting, a pregnant waiting, a waiting filled with anticipation and hope, a waiting that is itself a form of prayer. It is the waiting of a seed buried in the earth, patiently gathering energy, drawing nourishment from the soil, knowing that it will one day burst forth into new life, a vibrant expression of its inherent potential. It is the waiting of a mother carrying a child, nurturing the life within her, feeling the subtle movements, anticipating the moment of birth with a mixture of joy and trepidation, knowing that in due time, that child will be born into the world, a unique and precious being. And so it is with you, my child. You are in a period of waiting, of gestation, of transformation, of preparation. The changes that are happening in the world, the changes that are happening within you, are all part of this process, a necessary unfolding, a divine orchestration. Do not resist them. Do not fear them. Do not fight against them. Embrace them, knowing that they are leading you to a new and glorious birth, a new and radiant expression of your true self, a fuller realization of your divine potential. This is my invitation to you, beloved, to step into a new journey of faith, a journey of deeper connection, a journey of unwavering trust, a journey of radical surrender, a journey where you will learn to rely not on your own strength, but on mine, a journey where you will discover the limitless power of my love, the boundless grace of my presence, the unshakable foundation of my being. A journey where you will be transformed from the inside out into the magnificent being you were always meant to be. Do not be afraid to let go of the old, to release the familiar, to step into the unknown, to embrace the uncertainty. For I am with you, always. I will guide you. I will protect you. I will provide for you. I will strengthen you. I will empower you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love is your constant companion, your unwavering support, your eternal refuge. This is not a time for fear, beloved. This is a time for courage, for boldness, for stepping into your power. This is not a time for doubt, but a time for faith, for unwavering trust, for believing in the impossible. This is not a time for despair, but a time for hope, for optimism, for envisioning a brighter future. This is a time for awakening, for transformation, for the realization of your divine potential, for the blossoming of your soul. Remember the word anchor, my child. Let it be a constant reminder of your connection to me, of the steadfastness of my love, of the unshakable foundation upon which you stand. Let it be a source of strength in times of weakness, a beacon of hope in times of darkness, a wellspring of peace in times of turmoil, a guiding light in times of confusion. Let it be the mantra that you repeat to yourself, silently or aloud, whenever you feel lost, afraid, or overwhelmed. I am calling you, beloved. I am calling you to rise above the chaos, to transcend the fear, to embrace the change, to step into your greatness. I am calling you to a deeper relationship with me, a relationship that will sustain you, empower you, and transform you into the radiant being you were always meant to be, a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. I'm calling you home. This is my urgent message to you, my child. Hear it, receive it, act upon it, live it, and know that you are loved beyond measure, beyond comprehension, beyond time and space. You are eternally cherished. You are infinitely precious. You are my beloved child, and I am with you, always, in all ways. Now go forth and be the light in the world, the anchor of hope, the embodiment of my love, the expression of my divine grace. And remember, the blessings I promised are not just words. They are the outpouring of my very essence, flowing into your life and the lives of those you touch, as you choose to walk this path with me, as you choose to surrender to my will, as you choose to trust in my love. The time is now. The transformation has begun. And you, my beloved, are at the heart of it all. You are the catalyst, the instrument, the vessel through which my love will flow into the world. Amen. So be it.